Hello and thank you for joining me for this video. This one is a bit different. It's not a makeup tutorial or a hair tutorial. This is actually a studio makeover kind of video where I walk you through all the changes I've done in my studio area, where I added an office space, some storage space, and just changed things up a bit. So I wanted to show you and walk you through the whole process and how I do some DIY stuff and paint everything pink basically. I don't know if it's called DIY where you just like spray paint everything pink and gold, but I think maybe you have some stuff you can take away from it, so I'm gonna show you the whole process and hopefully you can get some inspiration from it. The reason I'm changing things up a bit is because I'm actually working on launching my first ever like physical product, which I'm like extremely excited about. This is really a dream come true and it's really happening really soon, so I can't wait to tell you all about it. I'm probably gonna do a whole video about that, hopefully in the near future. Until then, I'm not really gonna tell you what it is and what I'm working on because it's a bit too soon, but I'm really curious to see if you can guess what it is. I'll give you a little hint. I'm wearing it right now, so maybe that helps you guess. Let me know in the comments below what you think it is or what you would like it to be. I'm really curious to see what you think. So anyway, for this product launch I wanted more space to store everything, obviously because it's a physical product, and also because there's some order packing involved and like a lot of like packing materials around producing an actual physical product and shipping it hopefully to the whole world. So I'm gonna need some stuff I don't have right now, and I need space to store all of it and have it really organized. So that's the main reason I did all of these little changes that you're gonna see, but also for office space because this year I started this YouTube channel and all of those kind of things, so I really needed a proper like laptop sitting area with a comfortable chair and everything that you need in an office. I've been kind of improvising this whole year and just moving around different spots of the apartment we have here. So I've been based in the kitchen for a few months on a small table there, and then I took my makeup area like table and everything and I set up there, but it was just sitting hours in front of the mirror and I have ADD, so this didn't work out at all. Let's just say I was messing with my eyebrows a lot in that time period. And then I took a different table and put it in front of a window here. It just never worked out. I didn't have all my stuff in one place, and I wanted to have everything like just be set, and because I have some attention difficulties I wanted to have everything in one place where I know like this is work, this is makeup, like, you know, to have everything in different areas and organized. So this makeover is mainly IKEA based because it's very easy and I like to, you know, go online first and see everything and choose and measure and then just go and buy it. So for me IKEA is super comfortable, and of course it's very affordable and it's very plain, and then you can, you know, give it your own flair. So everything here is IKEA based. I'm gonna list everything below, so if you want to recreate something you can go in the description and find out all the names and stuff of the items. I just want to give a side note that you're gonna see me in this video a lot of times looking not like this, so I just wanna say that this is totally normal, and everybody that's in the pinup or vintage community never looks like a full-on pinup all day long, every day. That's just unattainable. So if you've been wondering, like, I know a lot of people tell me like, how do you do your hair like this every day? I don't. I look however I want to look and however is comfortable for me to do whatever I need to do, especially if I'm like painting stuff or moving around stuff. So I just wanna let you know that's totally okay. You don't have to be pinup 100% of the time, and when you do, it's also totally okay. Like, you can dress up and put lots of makeup on, and like, don't feel bad about either of those options. They're both fine, and just you do you. So I'm now gonna show you how everything looked before and walk you through the whole makeover process. I didn't manage to take an actual before video, so what you see here is the mess of being in the beginning of this process. So far this week we put together this shelving system from IKEA called Kallax. This is gonna be the base for the office area. We also added these 3 storage baskets that fit perfectly in it. I also already added some new PVC black and white flooring to cover the existing floor. I'm also still trying to figure out if I want to paint the wall or put up wallpaper, although I don't have enough of it and I don't want to invest more money in the wallpaper, so I'm still thinking about it. This lamp is also from IKEA. I kind of splurged on it because it just fits too well and looks really useful. Also check out my cute unicorn orchid. I really hope it makes it through this renovation. I got this office chair from IKEA, which I spray painted its base in gold before putting it together. I haven't been using an office chair this whole time, so that's really an upgrade for me and helps me sit for a longer period of time in front of my laptop. The fabric itself of the chair is really cute. It's in a pink-brown shade, as they put it. And it's really comfortable and affordable, and I think the gold makes it look way more special. This area of the Kallax shelving system is the hack, if you wanna call it that way. We just didn't install one of the partitions on the location where I wanted the table to rest on. I got a longer tabletop than what I actually need to make up for the part of the table that goes into the shelf. The Kallax shelving system is not designed to be assembled like this, so we had to cut a little piece off of the wood nails to make this work. But we didn't actually need to sew down any wood like I expected to be doing, so this wasn't too complicated. Here is the tabletop itself. I still need to go to IKEA and get the table legs and spray paint them. This is the table I have been working on this whole year. I really like it because it's adjustable and it's a great cutting table for my sewing projects, but as an office table it kind of sucks. This area is actually my makeup and hair area. This is already perfect and I already have it figured out since I've been doing makeup and hair for many years, and I've been moving this makeup station with me for a few apartments now. This tabletop and drawers are also from IKEA. Also the lighting around the mirror. Only the mirror itself is not from IKEA, it's a custom order because I needed a certain measurements to fit this wall. So the only thing that is bothering me about this area is that because I don't have enough storage space in the drawers and my extra supplies and also hair extensions are beneath the table in boxes, it just makes the whole area look a bit messy. So I will use this opportunity to also figure out this part of the studio. This brings us to this. This is the Eket cabinet from IKEA with added doors. This is very useful but also very plain, so I'm gonna be painting it pink and also adding some gold details. All of these small items you see here laying on top of it are just some different items I'm planning to spray paint in just a bit. These are the handles I'm gonna be adding to the storage cabinet. The doors open when you push them, so you don't really need handles, but I think it's gonna make it look less IKEA-y. So I'm gonna try and elevate it a bit with them and also with these legs. Here are some flowers I got for my Alonso for our anniversary. This area is also something that I already have for a few apartments now, from IKEA as well, and gold painted as well. It's a bit messy at the moment because I've been moving some things around all week, so I'm gonna be using the new storage space also to tidy things up a bit on these shelves as well. Outside of the balcony you can see my old PVC floor, which was just a bit smaller. I'm using my old PVC flooring as a surface for all the spray painting I'm about to do. I'm starting out by spreading all of the items I'm about to spray paint, making sure there is enough distance between them so I can spray paint the item from a few different angles. I'm spray painting gold a document holder from IKEA that comes in silver before assembling it, But to be honest, I think it was smarter to assemble it first because I had to do some touch-ups after putting it together. And also I'm spray painting in gold some wood legs of an Eket storage cabinet from IKEA. The legs are from IKEA as well, and they're also called Eket. The spray paints I'm using are by Rust-Oleum. They are mainly used to paint metal, but also wood and plastic. They're pretty strong and long-lasting, that's why I'm using them. Make sure to shake the bottle well. I used to give it just a little shake before using it, but when buying these ones I was told to shake it for at least 2 minutes, and when I did it, actually it made a huge difference. It came out more even, there were less drops leaking from the bottle. I now moved on to the pink spray paint. It looks white in the sun, but it's a really nice shade of pink. I'm using it to spray paint a laptop stand from IKEA and some white picture frames I had in the house. Next, I'm painting the Eket cabinet. When painting a smooth surface, make sure to use a primer first, so the acrylic paint actually holds onto the surface. Just paint the whole cabinet with the primer like you would using white paint. Make sure to reach every area that you intend to paint, like the sides of these cabinet doors. Let this dry for a few hours. Next, let's move on to the painting of the cabinet using the acrylic paint. This is just normal wall paint that I am able to use on the surface thanks to the primer. Be mindful of the strokes of the brush because it might be a bit visible even after it dries. Let the first layer dry a bit and then add at least one more layer of paint. After letting the paint dry for a day, I am now gonna add these gold handles I got also from IKEA. I made the holes prior to painting the cabinet, so all there is left to do is screw in the handles. You can do this with a manual screwdriver, you don't have to use an electric one, but it's much faster. Next, I'm gonna connect the Eket legs I painted gold. First, I'm drawing dots where the screws will be inserted using a little tool that arrived with the legs. Next, I'm using the electric screwdriver to insert the screws and connect the legs to the cabinet. Next stop is turning the Kallax shelving system into a work table. For that, I got 2 adjustable table legs that I spray painted gold. I need to connect them to the tabletop and also find out the right height they need to be. The office area is pretty much ready. Now I just want to add a Kallax glass shelf. Here you can see me putting it together. this is my new office. I'm really excited about it. I'm loving it and I can't wait to have more free time to work here. So this is where my laptop is, with this kind of laptop holder that you saw me spray painting before. This is a telephone that I got off Amazon a while ago. This is the IKEA lamp that you saw in the video, and some organizers like monthly planner and weekly schedule. Also, I got this kind of napkin holder from IKEA, which is being a really cute notebook holder. So this kind of shelving area is gonna be a bit different once I have all the stuff that I actually need to store here. This is the IKEA Kallax glass unit that you saw me installing. This is where the products are gonna be displayed and just placed very comfortably and in a place where I can see them and be happy every day when I see them. This is something that you saw me spray painting, which was silver, I think, and I spray painted it gold. It's for holding paper. It's actually not gonna be in this shelf, but just above it, but for now I have nothing to put here, so it's here for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you can do to support my channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching and see you on my next video. Kisses!